All right, welcome back to the BroBryceGardens channel. I'm here at my friend Jennifer's house. She has requested not to be on camera, so we will almost get her on camera. And anyway, we're visiting her garden, and I just wanted to show you a few interesting things that she's done. A lot of this it fits right into our motif, and that is, experiment and find out what stuff. We have company. We have a squirrel jumping around in the bush next to us. But a lot of this is just like, try stuff and don't be afraid to fail at stuff, because you're gonna learn how to succeed. So a lot of this stuff, Jennifer's new to the neighborhood over here, and so she hasn't had time to really establish a major garden, but she's taking steps to move in the right direction. So I want to show you what some of those steps are. And you'll see these in a series of videos scattered throughout. All right, here we go. So this here is her compost bin that she's made. So Jennifer, you want to tell us a little something about it?
Well, the posts are made from a section of fir tree that came down.
So that's like this stuff here, right?
Yes.
And those are jammed in the ground?
Those are not really jammed in the ground. We could, in fact, pick that up if we were muscle men.
Okay.
But it is movable. And then it's hardware cloth going around to hold it in place.
Yeah.
But to still give it some...
It's a variety of kind of a chicken wire kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
And then what are your layers that you have in here? Would you...
There is... there's a lot of dead leaves from the maple tree out front. There's some grass clippings, a few eggshells, some coffee grounds, tea bags. We don't want to put too much in there that's going to attract creatures that are related to the squirrel up there.
Right.
Then we put some weeds in there and mash them around, and then we take the pitchfork and dig it up and turn it. Most of that went in the last few days from weeding the garden. And the ladybug likes it.
The ladybug? Where's the ladybug?
There. I think.
Oh, I see her, yeah. I can get her right here on camera. And there she is.
And that's a piece of that weed over there.
Dead center. Look at that beautiful ladybug right there. Cool. That's a treat. So I want to add just a few notes that I've learned about composting, since this is a video that's a little bit about composting. And so a few things that you want to remember is that if you're doing weeds in your compost, remember that your compost has to get hot enough to kill the seeds. Otherwise, you're going to have weeds popping up in your garden. And if you're doing worm composting, you don't want to put in weeds with seeds at all. You can put the greens, but don't put any seeds at all, because the worm's digestive tract will not destroy it, and it won't get hot enough in there to kill the seeds. If you're putting in stuff from a maple tree, this is really important to remember. I once chopped up a maple tree, and I chipped it and I shredded it and I stuck it in my compost, and it became a boxed Happy Meal lunch pack for the box elder bug. It's a Canadian bug that only eats the soft tissue of maple trees, or the box elder tree, which is a maple species. Anyway, if you don't want millions and millions of these little bugs that don't do any harm to anything, except that they like to hover over every bright surface that you find, and they like to poop on things, and their poop is like Indian ink. So if you don't like your curtains stained or the side of your garage stained, I'll just tell you from experience, make sure that you mix it well with other content so that it deters the box elderbug, because the box elderbug, he cometh, and he cometh strong, and he bringeth friends. The other thing is you want to have like an even mix of things that are rich in nitrogen, which is like green leafy stuff, and then you want to also have a balance of carbon, which is dry, dead, brown stuff. And that's the basic thing. And for your garden compost, if you're going to be growing green, your own greens, stuff to eat, then you don't want to add meats and egg proteins and cheeses and stuff like that, because you could do that if it's just stuff that you're just going to grow flowers in, but for your own home garden that you're going to be eating out of, it'll grow the wrong kind of microbes, and it will not be good for you. And I would just say, for general composting. You know, if you have like city composting, a lot of times they'll take food scraps. Give them your food scraps, except for your greens and stuff. But like your meats, your cheeses, proteins, eggs and stuff, give that to the city. Don't put that in your garden. Anyway, this has been the BroBryceGardens channel. I hope you enjoy this compost bin. It's pretty awesome, if you ask me. And if you want to check out the next video, that's going to be right over there. The previous video will be right over there. And if you like these videos, please make sure you click that beautiful thumbs up button down there and subscribe if you want to see some more. All right, we'll see you soon. Hey, don't forget, there's a Facebook group. It's the BroBryceGardens.info Facebook group, and it's right here on the end of my finger. Isn't that beautiful? It's right there. Thanks for watching. Bye.